BBO, British Biology Olympiad. Holly trees growing in enclosures without. Herbivores often grow smooth leaves. Holly trees exposed to herbivores often grow spiky leaves. What explains this phenomenon? Choose 1. A learning to protect themselves from deer. The evolution by natural selection, trees exposed to herbivores evolve spikes. C. Evolution by genetic drift. D. Phenotypic plasticity in response to environmental signals. E. Diseases caused by exposure to herbivores. The correct answer is D. Phenotypic plasticity in response to environmental signals. Here's an explanation of why the other options are incorrect and why this one is correct. A learning to protect themselves from deer. Holly trees are plants and do not having a nervous system or the ability to learn in the way that animals do. They cannot consciously decide to grow spiky leaves in response to the presence of herbivores. The evolution by natural selection, trees exposed to herbivores evolve spikes. Evolution by natural selection occurs over many generations and involves changes in the makeup of a genetic population due to differential survival and reproduction. In this case, the change in leaf shape is not due to a genetic change in the population of holly trees. Over time through natural selection, the same holly trees can change their leaf shape depending on the presence or absence of herbivores, which indicates a non-genetic plastic response. See evolution by genetic drift. Genetic drift is a random change in the frequency of alleles in a population over time, usually due to chance events. It is not related to the direct response of holly trees to the presence of herbivores and the resulting changes in leaf shape. The change in leaf shape is a response to an environmental cue, not a random genetic change. D. Phenotypic plasticity in response to environmental signals. Phenotypic plasticity is the ability of an organism to change its phenotype observable characteristics in response to changes in the environment. Holly trees exhibiting smooth leaves in the absence of herbivores and spiky leaves in the presence of herbivores is a classic examples of phenotypic plasticity. The trees are responding to the environmental signal of the presence of herbivores by producing spiky leaves, which acts as a defense mechanism to deter herbivores. This is an adaptive strategy that allows the trees to better survive in different environmental conditions without a change in their genetic makeup. E. Diseases caused by exposure to herbivores. The formation of spiky leaves is not likely to be due to a disease caused by exposure to herbivores. The spiky leaves are a defensive adaptation, not a symptom of a disease. Diseases usually cause negative impacts such as discoloration, wilting, or stunted growth, rather than the development of a specific defensive trait like spiky leaves.